performance was excellent. Fans right behind us from minute one. Players were excellent, and just the whole performance just about capped the whole day for us.
The sun is out, the day sparkles, and this huge crowd has turned up in the assumption that nothing but nothing can stop the Celtic juggernaut, which is now within touching distance of that important silverware. The Celtic team today as strong as you could possibly get under the circumstances. No Alan Thompson, Guppy will provide the service on the left, of course. Young Craney is on the position just behind him. And in the centre of defence, the return of Chris Sutton, the man who can play up front, of course, but used in defence, I'm sure, today. Henrik Larsson leads the line alongside John Hartson. Livingston, well, we watched them last week. They're a very compact side. They have been, certainly at the start of the season, very good defensively. They're minus a lot of players today, of course, most notably David Fernandez, who's one of the best players in the league. And playing today, Barry Wilson, whom Celtic supporters will remember scoring a goal against them in another cup game for Inverness Cali. And the referee today is Willie Young, who will now commence the minute silence in respect for the death of the Queen Mother. Well, there we are now. To the credit of the vast bulk of this crowd, they did maintain the silence, but sadly nowadays there are always idiots about for whom the word respect means nothing nowadays, and Willie Young had to shorten what was to be a minute's silence. Well, if you're going to win a championship, you might as well get a big crowd and a perfect day on a pitch that will allow Celtic to play the football, the rollicking, flamboyant football by which they are now associated. An exciting time for them, and of course we mustn't forget the opposition, Livingston, who played superbly well all season, and there they are on the attack right away, trying to take the initiative. I must say, I think they've opened the eyes of many people who thought they might succumb very early in this competition. Many people felt their bubble would burst. They kept at it and now still stand a very good chance of qualifying for Europe. That's Celtic's opposition today. Lennon. Saw the opening there for Hartson, who's come back just a little bit deeper. Beautiful ball there by Lambert, just tucked in behind the defender. Hooked away eventually. Gary Boland, man who was sent off against Celtic earlier on in the season. There's a little run by Lambert. Can he push it back? He can. Larsson. Now, is anybody at all surprised that within 4 minutes that man has put the ball in the back of the net? Certainly not the delirious supporters behind that goal. Beautiful run there. Look at the run by Lambert. He saw that goal coming 15 seconds before he even got a touch of the ball. Look, there he comes. Larsson on the prowl, in the weight, and in it goes. Larsson picking up. Neat little pass inside Lambert, who's been a huge influence already in this game. Guppy. Just beyond Larsson, he gets it through all the same, and Hartson almost elbowed out. Rabio comes away with it. As I said, they'll be put under tremendous strain today. Well, when they clear the lines like that, Livingston, the ball just pops back over the halfway line to them. Rainey. Lennon. Shielded well again. Gadd getting that break. There's the pace of the Gadd. That's a decent ball in there, that's it. Hartson at the end of it. All credit to Hartson for digging in initially just outside the penalty area, giving the opportunity to a Gadd, and they both took it very well. That's what I meant by digging in hard. Now watch him making the run inside as a Gadd goes there, and he's in position, nobody marking him, nobody tracked him, and when you do that, you're punished. Well, Celtic picking up literally anything that comes in midfield like that. Guppy. Guppy's had a very good game for Celtic today. Beautiful little reverse pass by Petrov, who makes the run. So does Hartson. Can he put it away? And that was reckless, although certainly not malicious. He went for the ball, but Rubio takes it full in the face. Beautiful move here. Little reverse pass by Petrov. I thought he might have been in an offside position initially in any case, but the woodwork came to the rescue. Oh, a little bit too much, surely. No, the play goes on. It might have been a free kick for Celtic. Gadd. Spreading the play beautifully as they have been from the start. And there's Hartson in. Totally in command, Celtic, and personified by the way he went for that ball. Two defenders in front of him. And watch, not just the power, but the rightful way. You can appear to say it's only going to be mine, and an awful jump by Gary Boland. Didn't seem to want to go for it, and suffered consequently. Well, if you make mistakes like that against Celtic with the speed that they have coming from midfield, you know you're asking for trouble. Henrik Larsson goes back into the box as Guppy picks it up. And there is Larsson. He started it, he created it, he finished it. Goes to the adulation of the support. We've seen him do that so often. He feeds it away to the left, then makes his almost casual run into the box, asks for it, and gets it. Celtic now 4 up. Level. Well, they certainly take a lot of passes, but don't make progress, not the kind of progress they would like. And the halftime whistle goes, and that is a man who started the rout in 4 minutes, Henrik Larsson. And all the goals today giving an idea of how Celtic have been supreme at their walk off the ball, walking hard and getting into spaces. Celtic go off and they're thinking now of what kind of songs they're going to sing at the end of the game. Halftime score, Celtic 4, Livingston 0. Well, so far Celtic have done this in style. It hasn't just been a matter of saying, well, we'll get there at the end of the day. It's been a demonstration, an exhibition, an insight into how they've been playing this season with the basis of confidence, superb defending, strong midfield, and an amazing finishing at times. The perfect combination we've seen in that first 45 minutes already, with a whole of a half to come. He's enjoyed that first 45 minutes. I wonder what is going through his mind now. Next season, perhaps? Put out by Lennon. Again. Like Watch the run from the back like this. Oh, scooping underneath it. And if only his finish could match some of the brilliance of his running, the change of pace, especially running outside of fullback, almost with ease at times, then he would be a stunning player. They open it out well. Celtic still full of running. Petrov wants the ball played back to him. Larson. Well, there were 3 or 4 players who could have picked that up. All stemming from that neat move by Petrov. Well, he got away with it. Flicked through there by Larson. I thought for a moment he had overhit the ball again, but he made it up. Play still going on. I think Willie Young thinks Celtic had the advantage. Oh, Lambert, a beautiful little run again. That must be it is. Henrik Larsson's hat-trick. 59 minutes gone. But even though he'll take a great deal of credit, I think the man of the match is the man coming in here now with that run, having started it from the touchline and feeding Henrik Larsson. The name, Paul Lambert. Rennie comes forward confidently again. Agat. Look at the pace and his assuredness of the man. That's a brilliant effort. Oh, he's annoyed he didn't get his 4th. Like any striker, he wants as many as he can get. Thanks again to this Frenchman's great drive and thrust with a much better ball inside. Met first time, scooped up though. Bring him inside now. Sharif. There's a run forward and a very good run as well. It's in, yes. Barry Wilson, 73 minutes. And the play in the second half perhaps justifies that goal. Well-merited effort there. Stringing together a very good move. A little bit of slackness on the left-hand side. Mjolby had been coming up, getting into the act up front. Taking his eye off that. Lapse in concentration. And Livvy have scored their goal. Oh, played inside, no, off the bar. And there's Larsson trying to get through, and the goalkeeper who'd been right out and stranded. Very, very fortunate. I think the crowd want this game over. They want to party. Referee is playing strictly by the watch. Now, Sutton, who strolled through the game. Supporters in full song, desperately wanting the final whistle to go, not out of anxiety, but anticipation. He wanted as well. They just want absolutely everything confirmed, and it is. Celtic, for the second year in succession, and for the first time in 2 decades, that's their title back-to-back. Getting the rightful congratulations. There's the man who started it all. John Hodgson ably assisting, 5 goals shared by 2 players, but everybody get the handshakes, the cuddles, and now It's time for the party to start. And this is what it's all about. The end of the season, the lifting of the league trophy. Changed into the celebratory T-shirts, the Celtic squad relishing the applause of the multitudes. Martin O'Neill trying to find a place in the podium there, the rostrum. Almost nonchalant. Well, they're certainly enjoying themselves in what I'm sure is going to be a very long evening for them. And now the presentation of the trophy to the team captain, to extending applause. I think he has personally exemplified the skill, the conviction, the application of the entire team. Paul Lambert, candidate of player of the season. And now the Celtic team showing they do know the words of their song. Masterminded another triumph. Who had had his successes in England, of course, coming to take on the job he always wanted. And that is the tangible evidence of what he has applied to this club. Well, the celebrations have to be, I suppose, limited, because this season is not yet over for this club. They now face the great challenge of a Scottish Cup final.
Yes, a whirlwind performance from Celtic yesterday to clinch those 3 points required to confirm what we've all known for a long time this season. Celebrations aplenty nonetheless, and Peter Martin was our man at trackside to gather reaction.
Can you go on to a higher level with this club?
Well, that's what I'm here for, you know. I think it's not beyond us, and you know, the performances in Europe this season were excellent. You know, we let ourselves down a wee bit maybe in Rosenborg and Porto, but you know, you take that away, the other 6 or 7 games were terrific. So, you know, there's room for improvement as well, which is a great thing.
What about a word for the fans?
I mean, just look at it, it's incredible. I mean, this is what drives you on, and this is the reason why you're in the game, and you know, I'm just loving every minute of it at the minute.
The last couple of months for you have been special, back in the Scotland squad and now chasing the double.
No, that's the next thing we have to try and get, and we'll do our utmost to try and get it, but the league's the main priority. That's where maybe you'll get a shot at the Champions League again, and that's where your club will get the prestige from, you know.
What does it mean to you as Celtic captain?
Oh, it's a great honour, great, absolutely fantastic. It doesn't come much bigger than being the captain of this club and lifting it. It's a fantastic thing, and hopefully there's more days like this to come.
Martin O'Neill said it's very much a family club. Scoring 21 goals, you must feel well and truly part of the family.
Well, I like to think so, you know. You always have doubts and things like that, you know. But as long as I'm scoring goals and I'm playing well, and I feel I deserve to be in the side on merit, and as long as the fans realise I'm working hard, I'm trying to get my head down, and you know, delighted.
Is this the best moment of your career?
For sure, by 1,000 miles.
Did it mean everything to you having your family on to celebrate there today?
Yeah, I mean, obviously, I mean, my son is starting to grow up now. He's 5 in June. It was 2 weeks when we moved to Scotland. So he's more Scottish than I am. Just to see, for him to be aware what we are doing here is a great feeling, because I never got to see my dad play, even though he didn't play on the same level. I just saw him a little bit back home in Sweden. So I think it's good for him to see what is possible if you work hard.
This season better than last?
Well, I've been asked that a number of times, and I'd probably say yes, it is, because I mean, I thought it was difficult to try and win the championship. First of all, wrest it away from Rangers in the first place, but to actually retain it this season in the fashion that we have done, and the number of games that we've had to win, and considering the circumstances, having played the Champions League matches, which are a big step, and then to return to domestic football and win your games during that time, that spoke volumes for the character of the team.
Celebrations of last week will have on this Celtic side against